Hello, this is Jeff with the Resource Recycling Conference, and the purpose of this video is to show you how to build your booth at the show. So I'll just walk you through sort of all the steps, and we'll show you what it looks like on the other end as we go. So the first thing is once you sign up on the website, on the registration page, whatever level of sponsorship or booth that you'd like, you'll get an email that just has you sort of click into set up your booth, and it'll look like this. I've already filled out all of this, but I'll go ahead and walk you through each item here. So the first thing will be your company name. So I'm ABC Recycling, and then it'll have your email from when you registered. Auto-filled, you could change that if you'd like. And then the vendor headline, this is just sort of a short description, and that'll show up on your booth in the exhibit hall, and it'll also show up inside your booth, where I'll show you in a little bit here. The booth size is auto-populated by what level of sponsorship you've purchased. So the next step is to build the sort of the icon or banner for your booth, and these are the different sizes, booth sizes. So I have a small one here, and if you hover over this exclamation point or the information button, it'll show you this different sizes for the images. So I've got a 1500 by 1000 banner background, and then I've got the logo is 1080 by 1080, so that's my logo here. And you could just click it and upload your images. So very easy to replace or change and adjust from there. And then as you can see, my headline is included here at the bottom. And I'll show you again what that looks like in the actual exhibit hall a bit later. Below that is the about. So this is it could be a bit longer. This is where you kind of maybe do a paragraph instead of a sentence about your company, and I'll show you where that shows up in a little bit here. The next step is tags. So we have a few tags that are set up. Obviously MRFs is one of them, which I've added, and you can add any of the tags. If you have any tags that are not already in the system, please just let us know and we can add those in. And these are just to help attendees sort of narrow down their search if they're looking for a particular booth. Below that, this is the interesting section. So the first thing you're going to want to do if you want to be on video is you change the content provider to session. I think it defaults with YouTube, so go ahead and change that to session, and that will ensure that you're able to toggle between having a video or a slideshow in the booth to being on screen conversing with other attendees. The next step underneath that is to select your moderator, and you can pick any of your staff who is already registered. So go ahead and build your booth, register your attendees, and then you can add these people. So I'll go ahead and add Jared so you know what it looks like. Jared's my coworker, so I'm just going to load him up. There he is. He's now a moderator of the booth. The second bit here is your fallback provider. And so this is what shows you when you're not broadcasting in your session. So I've selected YouTube. You can also do Vimeo or Wistia, which are both video service providers, just like YouTube, and then or Google Slides, which you could do a slideshow for attendees to use. And then in here I've just put in here's my video that I got, and I just grabbed this little bit after the equals sign. That's all they asked for here, so you go ahead and throw that in, and there you go, you got your video and you're all set. The next section is the social area. So I've put in my website here and my Twitter link. You can do Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and I'll show you where those show up in the booth in a bit. And this other section down here is there's a button at the bottom of your page that you can either set up as sort of a lead retrieval system or to go to a website. Right now I have it set up to go to a website. This is where you'd change that to register interest. This is the text that it'll say, go ahead and visit our website, and then the button will say, go to website, and that is always going to link to this, whatever you put in this website link section. Alternately, you can also click register interest, and what this does is it creates sort of a lead retrieval system. So if an attendee is in your booth and is interested in your products and wants to talk later and be in touch, they can click that button and it will email you that that contact is interested, whoever the booth setup person is. So you can change the text here to say whatever you like. I'm going to go ahead and keep this as link to web page so I can show you that. For now, you can ignore the integrations. We don't have any of that set up as of right now, but if we do, if we do add some, I'll go ahead and change this video. And then down here, the last bit is the additional information. And this is where you can add images, other videos, bullets, and all sorts of layout ideas. And this is where you'll put the bulk of your booth information. So that's where I put there, and then you just click save, and it just takes a few moments to save, and then you have your booth. And I'll go ahead over here to the booth, my preview here in the exhibit hall to show you what that looks like. So I'll just expand this here, and we'll scroll down, and here we are, ABC Recycling. So I'll go ahead and click that and bring us into the booth. And it's going to open with my video. So right now, as you can see right away, this video is available for if an attendee pops into the booth when the show's open, they can play that video or run the slideshow and get some more information about your company. And if you scroll down or click this button, it'll scroll down, and this is where you put most of your information. You can see all of that additional info there. Now the rest of your booth is over here on the right-hand side, and you can see this in the other video that I made about navigating your booth. It explains more in detail what all of these things are, but I'll just show you this first thing. You can see there's the logo, my company name, the short description. Here's my LinkedIn and website that I entered, and this is where you could put some longer information, the paragraph that I was talking about. And then down here is the button. This says visit our website. And then you can go ahead and click that, and it'll bring you to the website. So that is the gist of what it looks like when you are setting up your booth. And if you do want to go live, all you have to do is click this toggle to turn on live sessions. And again, you can see this in the other video that I made, and you'll just share your audio video. You can see I'm a moderator, so if somebody wants to join on video, that'll pop up with a little plus sign, and you just say yes, let them in, etc., and so forth. So I hope this was a nice short way of looking at how to set up your booth, but please, if you have any questions or issues, please contact us. We're happy to help you get set up, and we look forward to a great event. Thanks again.